Hello? Hello, hello? I am pressing the wrong buttons.
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
Yeah, me too, Zhao. Alright, gotta get my chat up. I hope I'm live. I'm live! Okay. I have to set up my life real quick. Hold, please. Alright. I think I turned up the music. I didn't turn up the music because I want to listen to the music, but I'll have to turn that down again. Yes, thank you, Paimon. Can you guys hear Paimon? I'm trying to ignore her. Alright, so I know I was supposed to play Cult of the Lamb today, but I didn't realize that 4.7 came out, like adult. So we're switching things up. Listen, I gotta have that juicy lore bits, okay? We gotta get them juicy lore bits. I have not been in here in a little bit. Like a few days, maybe. So I'm a little bit behind. I remember what I'm doing. I remember how to do things. Oh, yeah. Dude, oh my gosh. I'll hate him. Okay, thanks for your 2 cents, buddy. What is this? Crit damage increased by 20%. The value of a bone of life increase. Okay. So, interesting. I already have that weapon. I do love Alhaitham. Actually, I'm curious. I probably won't wish on him because I like to save for the...
There was a
Skip!
kingdom.
I know that lore already, but thank you. I am totally in control of my thoughts right now. Okay. I wanted to check Alhaitham. That's what I was doing. I already have Alhaitham and his weapon. But what are his constellations like? When a projection attack hits an opponent, I should probably remember the name of his talents. Okay, an elaboration on form, fetters of phenomena, and then... Okay. Increases damage dealt by projection attacks. Okay, so... Elaboration on form and fetters of phenomena. So, okay, his E is decreased. That's nice. Generates a chiseled light mirror. His elemental mastery will be increased by 50 for 8 seconds. Max 4 stacks. Each stack duration. Oh, dude, and I can get that like 3 right off the bat. Wait, can you get a 4th? When do you get a 4th? So that's 150 elemental mastery, like right off the bat. Each stack's duration is counted independently. This effect can be triggered even when the maximum number of chiseled light mirrors is reached. Interesting. Elaboration on form. Okay. His burst. Following effects will be active based on the number of chiseled light mirrors consumed. Increased elemental mastery. Each mirror consumed will further increases elemental mastery of all other nearby party members for 30 seconds. Okay. Each mirror generated will grant Alhaitham a 10% dendro damage bonus. So I would get 150 elemental mastery. Roughly for getting mirrors plus a 30% dendro damage bonus. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Pre-existing duration of the aforementioned effects will be cleared if you use particle field fetters of phenomena again while they're in effect. Okay. Oh, you know why? Because you could hypothetically get 3 from your E and then the like holding the attack and then use the burst, which would use no, but that would use them all up. Yeah, I don't know. I'm confused. It doesn't take much to confuse me. Okay, 2 seconds after his burst is unleashed, he'll generate 3 chiseled light mirrors regardless of the number of mirrors consumed. If Alhaitham generates chiseled light mirrors when their numbers have already maxed out, his crit rate and crit damage will increase. Okay, this is broken. This is just broken. Because this is like, you gain 150 elemental mastery, plus the 30% dendro damage bonus. And when you use your burst, instead of all of the chiseled light mirrors disappearing, it stays 3. So then you like use them and then gain 3 more. So like I think that's an easy like 300 elemental mastery. I could be wrong. 300 elemental mastery, 30% dendro damage bonus, plus crit rate and crit damage increased by 10 and 70%. That's pretty awesome. It's kind of broken. But who has the money for C6? Am I right? Am I right? Who has the money for C6? Am I right? Anyway. We're not going to talk about that. Alright. What is this? What do I have here? What do we got here? Is this still active? I'll take it. I'll take it, thanks. Okay. What else we got here? Got some... Oh, don't delete. Cancel. Don't delete. No, we want those primos, please. Nobody ever reads these. Who would read these? Can't relate. Wouldn't be me. Alright, so let's see. We have a test run where we can test out Clorind. This is what I'm really here for, okay? This is what I'm here for. This is what I'm always here for. And that's pretty much it. Oh, jeez, I never did my Abyss. Whoops! I've turned into a filthy casual gamer. Okay, let's see. Where do I want to start? Definitely not switching from walking to running. Not using my burst! Listen, we're here. We might as well. Wait, was I healing? Oh, because I was next to this thing. That's funny. You know what? I'm cool. I can use my burst if I want to. There you go. All out of my system. Right, Zhao? That's great. Alright, we're switching you out. Let us use... I'll hate them. Where is Cookie? Let's go, Cookie. Big chocolate chip cookie. Okay. I'm gonna do the test runs first. I don't even really want to read all of her stuff. I know it's gonna be a long thing. Oh, actually, this is the shortest thing I've ever seen. Okay. Clorind enters the night vigil state after using her elemental skill. In this state, her normal attacks become electro damage, dealing pistolet shots, which grant her a bond of life. And her elemental skill becomes an electro lunging strike, whose AoE and damage increase and heals her once her bond of life reaches certain thresholds. Her elemental burst grants her a bond of life and deals AoE electro damage. Additional elemental orbs will drop during the trial, blah, 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 blah. So E makes her attacks electro, and her burst go boom, I think. Ooh, wait a minute. That looks so fancy. Oh, fancy. Okay. So, okay, I don't know how to use Chevrus. How do I use Chevrus? Chevrus! I have her and I don't even know how to use her. I got her specifically. I wanted her specifically. let's see. Entering a mode. If she versus an overcharged ball, then she will fire the overcharged ball instead, dealing greater power damage. Okay, but is it her burst that helps Pyro and Electro? Hollow? When all party members are Pyro and Electro characters, and there is at least one Pyro and one Electro character, each in the party, Chevrus grants coordinated tactics to nearby party members after a character triggers the overloaded reaction. The Pyro and Electro resistance of the opponents affected by this overloaded reaction will decrease by 40%. So she just has to be in the party for that? Dang. Okay. Dang. Okay. So, hi, baby girl. Ma'am. Ma'am, what are you doing? Ma'am. Ma'am, what are you doing? Okay. 1% increase attack for every 1000 max HP she has. Okay, so yeah, it's just her passive. Dang. Okay. So we've got a shielder, we've got Fischl, machine gun Fischl. Alright, cool. So we're gonna just dun 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 dun. Let's go. Dang, she's fun. Okay. Now let's do a little this and this. I don't know what this does, but I want to try it. It's a little bit of that. What does this do? Oh, okay. Okay, okay. We're learning. We're learning. So you definitely want to be making lots of overloaded reactions with this team, is what it sounds like. Okay, you know, she's not bad. She's actually kind of cool. Hi, baby girl. What's up? What's up, baby girl? I know what she wants. She wants to go into the basement. That's what she wants. She's been a little basement gremlin today. Alright, I already know how to use Aether. I hope. I totally know how to use Aether. It's not as if I've been using him all the time, Baka. I only have Fischl and Barbara, no fourth? What the heck? Alright, that's gonna throw me off just a little bit, but you know what, it's fine. A little hyper bloom gonna happen over here. No worries, no worries. Alright, Barbs. Barbs, listen. Your hydro takes forever to come back up, okay? Alright, alright, listen here. Listen here, you're just gonna stay still, okay? No funny business. Alright, Barbs. It's up to you, Barbs. Let's go. Get everyone wet, Barbs. Skitter. Ah, it's beautiful. Isn't he just beautiful in every way, shape, and form? Okay, I don't know how to use Sethos. I have not used him yet. Let's find out. Actually, if he just came out, then nobody's used him. Sethos can use aim shots at charge level 2. Oh, goodness. Okay, it's not that bad. Charge level 2 to fire shadow-piercing shots that deal damage to all enemies along their trajectory. I'm alive. Okay. Charging speed will be increased based on the current amount of elemental energy he has, and firing will consume elemental energy. Oh. Okay. Ma'am. Ma'am. Excuse me. I'm trying to stream, ma'am. She's throwing a tantrum. She's throwing a tantrum because I won't let her be a basement gremlin. You're gonna bring up a dead mouse and then I'm gonna have to deal with it on stream. So no thank you, ma'am. No thank you, ma'am. You can just play with your brother. Okay. Let's see. Back to Sethos. Alright. Charging speed will increase based on the current amount of element indicated. Blah. His elemental skill deals damage to nearby enemies. And he regains elemental energy if his skill triggers an related. Okay, cool. So his skill basically is it faster? Yeah, so the higher his burst energy, the faster he shoots charged attacks. But firing it will consume elemental energy. Using your skill deals cool stuff if it's a reaction. So he needs to be last in the rotation, I think. Or at least after the first element. His elemental burst caused him to enter Twilight meditation state, temporarily converting his normal attacks to enemy piercing dusk bolts. See, this is what confuses me. There's just, I don't understand any of this. Alright, we're figuring it out. First, I want to admire this beautiful man. Hello. You're definitely of age, I hope. Oh, I like his shoes. I like the little buckle on the back. It's like kind of fallen down. I like it. I like it. What you got there? Little water skin? Yeah? Very nice. I like his hair. It reminds me of Razor. Although it doesn't flow as nicely as Razor's. It just kind of flows like a giant chunk. You know what? I forgive you for that. You have piercing green eyes, sir. Okay. So we're set up for electrocharge. No. What the heck am I talking about? We're set up for that thing. You know, we'll figure it out. Okay. Alright. Let's just assess the situation first. You guys don't need to get so hasty, okay? See, this is what I mean. You guys are way too hasty. Oh, right. Oh, geez. Oh, that's really fast. Okay. Alright. I hear you. I'm listening intently. Listen, I'm listening intently. Okay. Okay. Listen, you're just hang out here real quick, okay? Just okay. I kind of get it. I kind of get it. So he has really fast charge shots. I can dig that. Okay. I didn't use his burst, did I? Hold on. I was just gonna try that one more time. I was a little focused. Alright, what do you do? Oh, it's like immediate. Oh. 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 I like that. He's kind of fun to play, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. He just does immediate charge attack. Okay. I like it. I like it. I think the problem is... Well, there's no problem, actually. It figures it out. You have to have a lot of reactions happening. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, I love it. Get him! Listen, I'm just trying to hit you with my immediate charge attack shots, okay? Just let it happen. That's kind of cool. He's kind of fun. Alright. Oh, no. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. Alright, Benny boy. Let's get Benny boy going. We all know how to use Bennett. If you don't, what are you doing? Bennett is literally the Pyro Archon. What are you doing? Alright, Benny boy.
Blitz. Let's light it up.
Let's light it up.
Adventure teamwork is dreamwork. Ring cutter. Let's spark things up.
Let's go. Bennett. I have a C6 Bennett. That's how dedicated I am to him. Ah!
Witness the power of Goodwa. Everybody stand back. Surrender and allegiance.
Hey, yeah. Good job, Benny boy. Alright, and Toma, I only kind of know how to use Toma. I have him built, but I know that he's a shielder. I don't know what else he's really good for, though. Shield me! Fire it up! Okay, we got this. We know it stacks. Don't push your luck. I know how to use Yanfei. She was my only pyro DPS for a while. Let's go. Yanfei for the win. Oh, that was it. Alright. Let's see. Alright, I'm so excited to start. Okay. We gotta start. Obviously we gotta start. Bedtime story, go to West. Okay, bedtime story. Cold Case Commission. Why is it always the Adventurers Guild? It's always the Adventurers Guild. Okay. I'm just gonna hydrate real quick. I am hydrated. Let's go, Catherine. Tell me things. Tell me the lore. Tell me the lore.
Perfect. It's you two. I have a commission here that has your names written all over it. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say you're the only ones for the job.
Good.
The only ones for the job? Huh. If our help is really that important, it's probably some Archon class commission, right?
I've never heard of that classification before. The Traveler classification. But sure, we're happy to take this on. Which Archon do you need us to deal with today?
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that kind of classification system. In fact, this commission is also probably not nearly as intimidating as what you're expecting.
Bummer.
All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Oh, is it my sibling?
Huh? Then why did you say we were the only ones for the job?
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog not too long ago.
Is it our commission? The commission we put in?
It seems simple, but our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all ended in failure, despite attempts by several accomplished and renowned adventurers. With the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumera branch at stake, it's in our best interest to assign this commission to the adventurer with the highest completion rate over the past few years.
It'd be me.
Well, that's us for sure.
Flattery will get you everywhere with Paimon, but I can't guarantee we'll be able to complete it either.
All I'm asking is for you to give it your best shot.
Sure.
If it proves to be beyond your capabilities as well, I'll talk to the commissioner about canceling the commission.
Okay, so who are we looking for? And what is it about this commission that's made it so hard to complete?
This commission was jointly issued by the residents of Vimara Village. They say one of their own villagers has gone missing.
Okay.
The problem is, they don't know the missing person's name. They can only provide information about his general appearance.
Okay.
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name?
Yeah, for real, what's wrong with you?
If so many adventurers have failed to complete
They are very serious about finding this person that they don't even know.
Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't many upsides to a prank that costs more to carry out.
True. Oh, true. That would be a little strange.
It would probably be best to go to Vimara Village and ask around first. The Adventurers Guild does have some information on hand, but I would say anything you can learn directly from the villagers would be far more reliable. The best way to avoid misdirection is to go to the source.
To the source.
Okay, let's go. I'm starting to get really curious about this whole thing.
Although I don't doubt that people have already tried going there. I feel like that should be the first place to go. Alrighty. It's ironic, or probably not ironic actually, that it's in Sumeru, since Sumeru is where the how did I get another one of these? Jeez. Sumeru is like where there's an opening to Conria, I believe. Did I only... Okay, so 2 of these, 2 of those. Alright. Real quick. I have to take the pet off. It's distracting me. Remove. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Remove you, Paimon. Secondly, I'm going to upgrade Bennett's weapon. Not that he needs it. He doesn't really benefit from it. But if I have a ton of them, why not? I'm keeping one in case I need it. Attack is increased by 25%. I don't know if that counts towards his base attack or not. Huh. Dang. Look at you, Benny. Look at you. Alright, so we are heading to Vimara Village. I think I'm going to turn the voice acting up a little bit. Just from my end, it sounds kind of quiet compared to everything else that's drowning it out.
Paimon coming in. Paimon coming in. Is this level okay? Can you hear?
It'll do. Alright, now are we looking for my sibling?
Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy?
I'm gonna steal all their stuff.
If this commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be, we're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
A very detailed investigation. I'm taking your potatoes, your wheat, and your radish. What are you gonna do about it? Taking this too. And that.
Hello there. You looking to buy something? I do business in this area.
Sure, what you got? You got information?
We're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vimara Village.
I'm here to buy information. Keep it on the DL, alright? I don't want everyone knowing what my business is.
Ah, so you're here about that then. You're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all.
Uh-huh, yes you
To be
did.
honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show for their efforts.
Well, I'm different.
We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been able to make any headway.
Listen,
So,
I
this
said
person
I'm
we're looking
different.
for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
I don't know. I really have no clue. I couldn't tell you.
Okay. Guess you are really sick of answering questions.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your questions.
So those 3 questions are a no-go then. Is there anything else you can tell us?
I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of it. When you live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know?
Interesting.
We just don't know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point, but that information is long gone by now.
Memory loss. Very interesting.
At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
All right. specifics aside, then, what kind of person was he?
Young guy, in his early 20s probably. Incredibly kind sort of person. Always willing to lend a helping hand.
Okay.
I chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion. Very interesting guy, that one.
And yet you can't remember
Now that
him.
we started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before. Seems like he left a pretty good impression on you.
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't have issued that commission otherwise.
Fair enough.
There aren't many young people like him nowadays. So genuine and pure. To think that he just up and disappeared one day. Just hope nothing bad happened.
He's dead.
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being seen by a single person in the village, there's no way he would have been able to manage that.
He did it in the middle of the night while you were all sleeping.
Huh. Alright, thanks for the information. We're gonna go ask around some more.
Alright, more juicy lore bits. Let's go. I feel the weird need to steal all your stuff. I need to hoard your things. Oh man. Dendro ka-ching. Alright, where are you? Oh, you're on the other side anyway. Ew, swamp water. Look, it's him. I'm just kidding. Look, we found you.
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you. With your help, I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
Do I know him?
Tell us a bit about him.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Of course, I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I do remember hearing the sound of his voice. Not recently, of course. That loss has left me feeling quite empty.
Oh, poor old man.
I don't think his parents are still living in the village. But somehow he never seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others.
And you forgot about him. Does that make you feel bad?
He would often take time to visit the elderly or play with the orphans in the village.
He sounds too good to be true.
And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with open ears. He always knew just what to say. As the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my responsibilities.
Yes,
He
indeed.
was often the one rising to the occasion.
So, he succeeded where you failed. Gotcha.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder his disappearance affected you all so much. But, you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name, address, or family situation, right?
Is he married? Is he single? What's his favorite color? Does he have any pets?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I just can't remember. No matter how you look at it, I should know those things. But for some reason, no matter how hard I try to remember, the information just doesn't come. Perhaps my age really has caught up with me this time.
Unless he was erased. I wonder if there's more. I mean, I'm sure there is more than one way to erase someone than erasing them from Irminsul, because that's a little heavy, you know? We don't know necessarily that it would go that far. I think we had an instance in Inazuma where everybody forgot, like, this warrior guy. I don't remember. I shouldn't try to quote things I don't remember.
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try and remember. We'll figure something out.
Yes. I will figure it out, I think.
Well, Traveler, what do you think?
Methinks there's probably more to this case than meets the eye. A lot of things are not adding up.
Paimon thinks so too. Like the name thing. It's so weird that no one remembers his name.
100% reason to remember the name.
And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived. It's like this guy's been erased from reality or something.
Okay, but hear me out, right? This place is kind of small, so if we rule out everybody else's homes, then we can figure out where his home is. Not like the game would let me do that, but that's a good idea. I would say it's more likely he's someone who only exists in people's memories.
Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased necessarily, but more like he never existed to begin with?
I would say it's similar to how like kids remember and forget the Aranara. But they said he's an adult, and usually the Aranara seem like children.
Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one. Someone who only exists in people's memories?
Could it be like what happened with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, like some sort of mass alteration of people's memories?
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right? You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
Yes, I am. Tell me all your troubles and worries.
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the case.
I'm so glad to hear that.
Ma'am.
Thank goodness you haven't given up.
Ma'am.
I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission. My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you. You have to find him.
Alright, well, if you're begging, I'm sure we'll track him down. We'll certainly try our best.
Yeah, no
Ma'am,
need to worry.
you're
We'll give it our
unhinged.
best shot.
Ma'am?
So, were you close to the missing villager? Are there any leads you can give us?
Excuse my little baby. My little baby kitty who's throwing a tantrum because she can't go down in the basement. Yeah, are you throwing a tantrum? Are you throwing a tantrum? Yeah, she's throwing a tantrum.
I'm not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me. There's a place I'd like to show you.
Lead the way. Any clues are welcome. Oh. Well, fine. I guess I'll just meet you there then. You're gonna ditch me? Don't even get to follow you? Whop bam boom. Ma'am.
Is this the place? Under this tree?
There's someone in the tree!
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories.
I think I found
We used
him.
to always sit together under this tree and talk.
Ma'am.
Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky or stop to feel the wind against our skin. We could sit there for hours at a time, never realizing how long it had been.
I think he's in the tree. I saw somebody up in the tree.
I was actually adopted by the people of Vamara Village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child.
Ma'am, if I put you downstairs, will you stop complaining? Come here. Come here. No, she's like, heck no. Let me downstairs. I'm not going anywhere near you. Ma'am, come here. Come here, ma'am. Come here, ma'am. You are being bad, aren't you? Alright. Well, you can wait a little bit longer, okay? You can wait just a little bit longer, okay? She's playing with her brother earlier and she was happy about that, and now she's throwing a tantrum.
I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively. Still, there were times when I couldn't help but feel incredibly alone.
Alone?
How should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody.
True.
But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to, or if I should say anything at all. everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if I might want to confide in others, I don't want to become a burden.
I think I get what you mean. That's what family is for. Your face is true. Hi, Kiana. Thank you. My face is true. It's probably more true than Kailo's, and you can tell him I said that. I used to have someone like that, a family member that I could talk to no matter what. But now I have a lot of friends who understand me and would be happy to hear me out. Ma'am! Ma'am! You are interrupting, ma'am. Come here. Ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. She's being so rude. She's going in the basement now. Just like she wanted, because she's a little basement gremlin.
Wow, that sounds really nice.
How are you doing today, Kiana?
You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well, I guess you could say that to me. He felt like, well,
Oh, there's...
a family
Oh,
member
those
to
are
rely
fake.
on
Those aren't
and a
real
friend
people.
who could really understand me.
So, are those like wooden dolls or something sitting up there?
No matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful and pure and patient too.
I'm
Whenever
alive.
I talked to him, he would always seem so interested, as if the things I was describing were just as important to him as they were to me.
I'm good. Long work day, but it's almost vacation for me. Nice. Where you going on vacation?
Ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted to tell him. No, none of those things matters now. I just really want to see him again.
I don't blame you.
You two must have been really close. Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw around the village. He'd share a lot of his own wild ideas as well.
Tell me these ideas.
Oh, right. I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore.
Oh.
I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away, and I didn't want to pry.
Still not much to go off of.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. I'm sorry I wasn't more help.
Don't say that. You helped us understand him
The
better.
last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together. Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now.
He's a spooky ghost.
Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Interesting.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler?
It was always the same time of day, and time never seemed to pass. Based on what we've learned, this is definitely not a regular missing persons case. What Atosis just told us about time could be the key to unraveling this whole mystery. Oh no, did he become a hilly churl?
Over there. Doesn't it seem like they're acting a little strange?
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
The Abyss Order. Could they be the ones behind all of this?
Bruh. You wanna go?
We've been spotted. Quick, get ready to fight.
Bruh, you wanna go? Can't touch this. Bam, bam, bam. Can't touch this. Bam, bam, bam. Burn. Oh, there's more.
Order guide
You can have a meteor.
you. Solidify.
I see everything.
I pulled it down just for you guys.
Here you are.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up. If you hadn't been here, I'm not sure what I would have done.
Ah, you would have been fine.
No trouble.
Of question we should be asking now is, what is the Abyss Order doing around here?
Now that I think about it, the healing trolls around Vimara Village have been a lot more active lately. They seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
That's kind of sad.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved. Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara Village just in case. If the Abyss Order is plotting something that could spell trouble for the villagers.
Yes, let's head back. I will protect you if you pay me.
Wait a second. The person... It's Dainsliff!
Where? Oh my gosh, I love Dainsliff. Look at him. I love his cape. Can I have his cape? Can I keep your cape, Sasuke? I say Sasuke because it's the same voice actor as Sasuke.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you up to it. I should head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadea and the others anyway. See you later.
I'm almost 100% certain that Dainsliff is a bad guy. But
See you later, Atosa!
look at him. He can be a bad guy. It's okay.
Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
Also, I do have a weird theory. Well, it's not a weird theory, I guess. So, I forget what lore bit it was, but they said something about, like, Tevat has, like, a sword, a shield, and something else. Vacation is fun. Yay for you, Kiana. Hi, Ryan. So, in one of the lore bits, they said something about Tevat having, like, a sword and a shield and, like, something else that I don't remember. And I always thought that Dainsliff was the sword. First off, by the pattern on his back, this kind of looks like a sword. Like, this is the hilt, this is the handle or the guard, and then this is the blade. And I think, well, he was a knight. And also, I thought something else was mentioned a long time ago. It's been a while since I've done some Dainsliff lore.
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Isn't he so attractive? Oh my gosh, even his voice is attractive.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose?
We're also on their tail, but I'll admit we ran into them on accident.
No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now there's something strange about this place. The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
Locomotion.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilly trail activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilichurl activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Thanks, Ryan. You can't come. Sad. You should invite Ryan on your vacation.
Still, the hilly trail activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
In fact, I want to go on vacation. You should invite me on your vacation, wherever you're going.
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy.
Okay, Ryan, you can go. Decided. Ryan, you're going on vacation. You're welcome. Okay, well, let's see what more we can learn from the villagers. And after that, you also owe us many answers. That's true.
And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you.
What's your full name and contact info? Nobody give that out online ever, please. Nah, in the 3 seconds you took to respond, I made other plans. Sorry. Dang. Can I still come on your vacation?
Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. I apologize. I have so much phlegm. My allergies have been horrible. I'm trying to find ways to fix it.
So that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara Village.
Are you a good snuggler, Keiyo? I would argue I'm a decent snuggler. I prefer the big spoon position. Is Kailo going too? Kailo could be a great snuggler. I've never snuggled him, but I'm sure he could be a great snuggler. I'm a big spoon. Kailo gives me little spoon vibes. And my cat is a snuggler, so I can bring my cat. Damn, you're a big spooner? Well, one of us is gonna have to change. I mean, on vacation, not the snuggling mission. Oh, okay. It's You're older. I don't know. You could be. So that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara Village. Okay.
Who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear.
Guys, isn't he so attractive?
It
Oh my
appears
gosh.
all we have by way of clues is increased hilly-churl activity. And that is certainly not much to go off of.
Well then, how about the intel you promised me?
Right! That mysterious voice she heard in her brother's memory. The one who called himself the sinner. Who is he?
Okay. So before he tells us, which I doubt he will, but before he tells us, so far the running theory is that he is the old dragon lord whose name is eluding me. Nibelung. But I don't know that Dainsleif would know who Nibelung is. Which means... well, maybe he would. Who are the other candidates for the sinner? I forget. I'm attracted to this red R in the in the chat. I mean, I see a love story blooming already.
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
I want to have faith in him. In a manner of speaking, yeah. I want to have faith in him.
I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened. There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done.
Good.
The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation.
Okay, so he's definitely tied to Conria, so it can't be Nibelung. The sinner could be, what's his name? Ermin. King Ermin.
His name is Bedtime.
Oh my gosh, wait, I wrote that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where did I have that written down? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, Viderfolnir. Okay, actually, okay, hold up, chat, hold up. Oh gosh, I have to remember where I heard this. I wrote down Levatane in Verdolfnir. Or I pronounced that wrong. Okay. I don't want to spoil anything by looking up that name. But what was this connected to? Very sorry. Okay, so this must have been connected to that video I watched about King Ermin. Gosh, wish I knew more about this. Okay, so he's in North... Okay, so Levatine is a weapon crafted by Loki in Norse mythology. Okay, well, I really don't want to look up this name because I feel like I might get spoilers. But I want to remember why I wrote this down. I didn't think I was going to come across it. No, not Genshin. Okay. He's a sock. He's a sock, guys. No. Okay, so in Norse mythology, he's a hawk sitting between the eyes of an unnamed eagle that is perched on top of the world tree. Oh my gosh. Okay. Gosh, okay. So this was some weird crackpot theory, I think, that had to do with Princess Fischl and Osvaldo and Ermin. Gosh. I guess we'll find out, but I wish I remembered. If I find that video, I'll have to post it on Twitter. Because they would have, I think they kind of called this the Visionary.
I'm loath to admit it, but he is
What?
my older brother.
What?
Your brother?
What happened between the two of you? What really happened in Conria back then?
There were 5 of them. The 5 sinners of Conria.
5 of them. Okay.
The wise Roptatir. The visionary Vedafilnir.
Gold.
Gold.
We know gold.
Rhine-daughter. The foul Sertologi.
Wait a minute.
And Rehir of Solnari. Revir.
Wait, where did we hear Sertologi too? Isn't that one of the people? Oh my gosh, there's so much lore drop. Oh my gosh. Five Guys Burgers and Fries. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling all the fries right now. Genshin Sertologi. We heard that name. Sertologi is the master of Skirk and the owner of the all-devouring narwhal, who he sees as a pet. Okay, so that's where we heard Sertologi before. So, Sertologi is from Conria. Okay. Skirk's master, and Skirk is Tartaglia's master. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! I'm sorry, there's so much lore drop. I'm so excited. And Gold, we know Gold Rhine-daughter. Rhine-daughter was one of the witches peoples whose name everything's eluding me. I'm too excited. Tomato, mayo, pickles, and grilled onions, please. I need all the grilled onions. Okay, so we know Rhine-daughter and we know Sertologi. I kind of knew about Vidderfolnir, but we don't know the other two.
No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names. One day, I shall have my vengeance.
You want vengeance against your own brother? I mean, I guess you're kind of pushing us to get vengeance from our sibling, too.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhine-daughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertologi is Skirk's master.
Yes, yes.
And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedafilnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clotar to create the Abyss Order was him.
Mm-hmm. Somehow everything is connected. If that's true, then the stone slates we found in the ruin in Fontaine, the ones that outlined Fontaine's prophecy, that was likely Vedderfolnir's doing as well. I don't see why, but I'm sure they'll elaborate. So, okay. So, I know that we have 2 different dynasties of Conria. We have the Eclipse Dynasty and the Red Moon Dynasty. And the Red Moon Dynasty was where gold was from, and they were all about alchemy. And we know that something bad happened to the Red Moon Dynasty. So yeah. I don't know.
They were once people of great esteem in Conria. Those who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best of their peers, outstanding in their respective fields. 6 of us, together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. The ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation of the world.
The Vinster King. What is the Vinster King?
Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world.
So was Conria not originally part of the Abyss? Okay, so if Conria wasn't part of the Abyss, but maybe they were seeking forbidden knowledge, which dragged them into the Abyss. We know that forbidden power comes from the Abyss. Or sorry, forbidden knowledge comes from the Abyss.
And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy. And for that, they shall never have my forgiveness.
I thought you didn't either, though, Dane, because our siblings said that you betrayed them. And then my sibling came into contact with your brother.
Indeed. If they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world.
It must be hard to talk about all of this, but thank you for telling me.
Of course. As I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched.
Quite some time, yeah. I'd say about 500 years, don't you?
By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
Yes. I remember that, but I'm still confused as to why. Because the machines were from the Eclipse Dynasty, not the Red Moon Dynasty.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osile and make a god or something?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment.
I mean, they corrupted... Gold corrupted... Tried to corrupt, but the dragon... Whose name why is everything eluding me? The dragon from the first part of the game. Dvalin. There you go.
The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving forward.
My parents just Googled if their children can have a birth defect if both their blood types were the same, because I exist and they need an explanation. I'm pretty sure that actually gives you a better chance at survival. I could be totally misquoting this and be wrong, but I think, like, if the blood type of the fetus doesn't match the blood type of the mother or something like that, then it's like a higher rate of something bad happening. I don't remember. Don't ask me. Don't. You can fact check that. Don't quote me on it.
There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
I'm so sorry for all the phlegm I have. I'm so sorry.
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective.
Okay.
Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
Not surprised. Does the Loom of Fate have something to do with Irminsul? Because Irminsul holds, like, all the memories of the world, right? And the ley lines are connected to Irminsul.
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes? I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable. My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
So they're messing with Irminsul. And one of the things that flows through the ley lines are memories.
Wait, then our commission here in Vamara Village, the person who seems to exist only in people's memories, could it be connected?
I mean, it makes sense. Didn't we have something similar with, or in Liyue with the dragon frog looking dude? Memories, ley lines, the Loom of Fate. The missing person that doesn't seem to exist. What's the connection between all this?
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This missing persons case could very well turn out to be the key to unraveling these mysteries.
Well,
Let's
if we're
go.
teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow.
Sure. My allergies are peaking right now. That was a good 5 minutes of sleep.
Oh, so tired. Paimon used way too much brain juice yesterday. It's all Dane's fault saying all that complicated stuff.
I didn't sleep well either. My head's a mess.
Well, let's go find Dane. We've got a lot to do today.
Dainsliff, my future husband, where are you?
Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here?
You okay, buddy?
Did something happen?
What's wrong, Dane?
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Nope.
Oh, young guy? Early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before.
The ley lines are messing with your head.
Memories of him.
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday and you had a weird dream or something?
Are we going to talk about how my little cape has this sort of diamond-y shape cut out?
No,
And so does
it
Dainsliff's.
wasn't a dream. They're memories. Memories that suddenly appeared in my mind after I woke up. And I'm certain I've never met this person before.
Well, what exactly did you remember?
I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
Oh. Also, I think it's funny that his eyes are like this, because there's a lot of theories and speculations that Teyvat is like, it's like you have Teyvat on the top world, and then Conria is like this upside down world underneath Teyvat. So it's kind of funny that his eyes are sort of split into two mirrored versions, kind of like flipped on opposite ends.
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
Well, what did you do with the core of the field tiller?
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all. But why would he do something like that?
Good question. Let's ask.
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. They haven't stopped searching for it. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my mind in some way.
Is the eye still safe? What if that memory is real?
Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just yet. However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me. We must check whether the eye is still in our possession.
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
But what if someone follows us? If we go straight there and someone is on our tail, aren't we just exposing the eye's location? Maybe that's the reason the Abyss Order implanted that memory in the first place. I was literally thinking that to force Dane to confirm the eye's location. Given what I know of him, though, I'm sure Dane has already thought of that possibility. It seems like he might already have a plan. Lead the way, Dane.
Of course.
Show me. Why don't I ever get to follow him? I just have to meet him there. How far away is... Oh, it's pretty far. Next to the Spire of Solidarity. Oh, Tay, I must leave. Bye. Well, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have a good one. We gonna find this missing person who's probably a bad guy. We're gonna find you. You can't run from me. No, no, you can't run from me. Man, I wish I could shield surf.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait.
Yes?
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
I'm confused. You had another memory, didn't you? What was Dane going to tell me just now? This looks like a portal to the abyss. Oh, it's like a little do not enter entryway. So it's on the border between the chasm and Sumeru, which makes sense. This is kind of where the Conria place is. Pyro and Electro. She's not really built yet, so I'll stick with what I got. Alrighty. Conria, we're going back to Conria. Oh, what are you crying about, buddy? He's sad he's not under a blanket. Gotta take in the architecture, gotta memorize all the architecture. Okay, okay. Alrighty. Oh, hi.
Everyone hold hands.
Out of my way! Our bond is strong.
Hello there. Would you like to be hit in the face with a sword?
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Hold, please. I'm taking in the sights. Where have I seen things like this before? So this is giving me Clover vibes. But also the Tetra whatever vibes from Paimon. Oh, I can't bring Paimon out. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Lots of interesting things. I have to analyze everything. I like knowing about things. You better not be ripping up my couch, sir. Just trying to get in the blanket. He's such a baby. Creepy corridors. Up. see. The architecture's quite nice despite how ruined everything looks. Okay, we got one of these guys here. Hi there. Take your time, no rush.
Stabilize.
Hey,
Stand with me.
Flicker.
Hello. That was easy. So this could be me just coming up with the most random crap like I always do. Could be completely wrong. Always open to that. But we see these statues a lot. We saw them in Enkanomiya too, I believe. And it's always like, oh, not, yeah, it is Enkanomiya. Their face is always, I can't climb it, missing, right? But if we look on their chest has an X on it. Which reminds me of a certain Harbinger. I mean, granted, just because she has an X on her. But, yeah, weird theory. I'm wondering if this is like a statue of Istaroth. Because Istaroth was like the only god that was willing to give the people of Enkanomiya the time of day. Not like they believed in her or anything, but still. Down we go.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism.
The runes pointing in the direction of the light. I want to know what that symbol means. It's giving me kind of Paimon vibes. Kind of Mora vibes too, actually. Nah, not really. Kinda. Well, that was easy. There you go.
Ah, the door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Okay. Just observing. Just taking it all in, you know? It's like... I do wonder if it's Istaroth. Because she's carrying a bowl of light. And I know that Istaroth, I think, was the one that helped them build the artificial sun in Enkanomiya. So I do think that this is like a statue of Istaroth. Could be wrong. Doubt it, but could be wrong. What happens if I jump down there? It looks scary. We're going. Oh, big statue. Oh, okay. Something is definitely gonna happen when I go up there, so I might as well take a little peek. The architecture is amazing. Okay. Alright.
looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
I hope you led them in the wrong area. Oh! Are you gonna be as fun as Enjo was? I hope they're as fun as Enjo. He was the pyro one. Vanguard of the Newborn Fate.
This might hurt a little. Grow. Sharing my knowledge.
Witness to Destiny's inception.
Here you are.
So this is why you wanted me to bring Pyro. I see.
I see everything. Make yourselves at home.
I don't need it.
Our bond is strong.
But I know that this is gonna be in the spiral abyss. You're gonna be in the spiral abyss, I bet you are. Along with the Hydro one and the Pyro one and the
This might hurt a little.
other one, Electro.
Solidify.
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here.
I hope you didn't actually take us to where it was.
Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see.
To see what?
Dane? What's wrong?
You okay, bruh?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines. It must be the work of the Abyss.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel it.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place.
He's being real sus. Leave you here on your own, will you be alright?
The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager. Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
Okay. See you later. Call me. Dane does have a point, but something still feels off. What am I missing? He wants us to leave. What is it? Who dat? I wanna know, I wanna know. Is it the Harbinger guy? It's my brother! Why would you make us leave?
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
Wait, but why would you make us leave?
You risked your safety, and that of the Eye. That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
Oh, that's why. Because he's literally called the Twilight Sword. That's why I thought he was the sword.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone.
Damn. The absolute disdain in his voice.
I know you must have a lot to say. But if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
Okay, but like... But can't you guys just get along? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on.
Yeah, they're all out of wiggity whack, yo. All I see is two hilly churls just chilling out. What do you mean? They're just hanging out.
Hey, look at those hilly churls over there.
They seem strangely calm.
Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago? Why are they so calm all of a sudden?
They got fruit. Wait, I can hear something.
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their
Did you hear that? What was that sound just now?
You heard it too, Paimon?
It sounded so gentle. Could that voice be comforting the hilly trolls in some way? Oh, this is weird. Let's check if this is happening anywhere else.
Can I steal their fruit, though? But can I steal their fruit, though? Okay. They seem fine.
Looks like the same thing is happening over here too. The hilly trolls are calm.
I like to hear that, though, because they're just suffering people.
You see, we're both still here. We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love. Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
Aww. It's that voice again. I just want to give the hilly trolls a nice big hug. They were once people, despite their circumstance. They deserve love.
It looks like they're sleeping.
I just want to give them head pats.
In the end, he whispered softly, "Sleep well, Father. Sleep well, my beloved people. When you awake, that which differentiates us shall be no more."
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story.
It does.
Well, now that the hilly trolls have calmed down, Vimara Village should be safe at least. Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so we should head back to Vimara Village before it's too late.
I'm definitely stealing their fruit. To the village. They seem fine. We're gonna talk to the, okay, we're talking to the chief dude.
Grandpa Amadea, is everyone alright? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Thank you for your concern. But as far as I'm aware, it's been business as usual here in the village.
I see.
That's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were gone, did you?
Someone's gone missing, you say? Who would that be?
So now he's been forgotten?
Huh?
Were they trying to lure us here? Don't remember, things have just gotten even more complicated.
You know, the guy from Vimara Village. The one you've been looking for all this time? You posted a commission with the Sumeru Adventurers Guild. That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. Your missing persons commission.
Ah, I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you too much. I'm sure it's just my age making me forgetful again. At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever it is you're referring to. Perhaps you should try asking someone else.
They're not gonna remember him. Alright, now they're gonna make us talk to everyone again. They're not gonna remember.
Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadea about the missing villager. There's no way he could have forgotten all about him just like that.
Listen, he's old. Maybe he just forgot. It happens.
What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again?
Ugh, it's gonna make us check in with the others.
Let's narrow down the possibilities first. Let's go ask someone else then.
I want to see my sibling. Ayo, what up?
missing? Who?
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? The one you always used to chat with. He's around 20 years old, and you said he was a kind, warm-hearted person?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Really? You remember?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's what I said, then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing?
Have you seen him recently?
Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They couldn't have gone far.
Sus. Was the person Dane?
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him, and apparently he just saw him? Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
How? I doubt returning to the past would be that simple. Given everything Dane mentioned about disturbances with the ley lines, I'd say it's far more likely this is related to memories in some way. I need to think carefully. What's really going on? Oh, okay. I like these. People have forgotten about the missing person. We've already returned to a point before the disappearance took place. We are presently traversing someone's memories.
Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, no one remembers him because there's been a change in people's memories.
We've returned to a point before the disappearance took place. I think that's unlikely.
If we really did travel back to a time before he disappeared, that could explain why the villagers said he hadn't gone missing.
We are presently traversing someone's memories.
If this person only exists in people's memories, maybe we're in someone's memory right now.
Right. I totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in someone else's memory. Just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time.
Okay, so we left Conria and immediately managed to end up in someone's memory. How do we get back to the real world?
That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after all.
If we really are in someone's memory, then this is our chance to find him.
Right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're finally on the same turf. But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the village with someone? Where should we go look for him?
The tree.
Who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much time, and we don't even know whose memory this is.
Let's go through what we know so far.
Good idea. That'll help us narrow things down. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to...
Implant memories into the minds of others.
Right! That! Can we try to figure out more about him using what we know of his ability? Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him away?
Implanting memories into the minds of others must be an imperfect process. There's no way the new memories could perfectly blend in with the old ones. There has to be some kind of tell. Scenes from false memories will not change. Time does not pass within false memories. False memories are easily forgotten. I would argue time does not pass, but we'll see. Yeah, time doesn't pass because she said it was always around that time of day, dusk.
All the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara village. But I'm still not sure if they're restricted to this location. If time was allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original recollection. That would make it much harder to avoid suspicion. There's a difference between memories that arise from lived experiences and those that are implanted into the mind. Perhaps it has something to do with time.
Yes, this one.
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit. That must mean time isn't passing. That's the tell of the fake memories. The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day. If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that something was off. Like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time of day. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time rather than over a period of time.
Yes, yes. If we consider this in conjunction with what we already know, then the question of whose memory this is seems to have an obvious answer. Atosa, Dainsleif, or Amadea?
The color of the sky coincides with the moment in time she described.
I was thinking it was Dainsleif just a second ago, but I don't know.
Dainsleif had memories implanted into his mind. Could it be that it's happened more than once? We thought Chief Amadea forgot about the missing villager, but it turns out we're in a moment in time before the village issued the commission.
So it must be Amadea's memory then.
No.
No?
That
So Atosa had memories of him at dusk.
Oh, right. That's exactly what Atosa described.
I think the guy could be Dainsleif, but I don't know.
Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now.
Although the two people in the figure showed one with dark hair, so it might not be Dainsleif.
Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Yep, that has to be it. This is definitely Atosa's memory.
To the tree!
That's where they'll be.
I knew it! I knew it was the tree. I said it earlier. I said to the tree. We must go to the tree. That is where he shall be. To the tree. Look at that sussy baka.
So, you see, Granny Jahiat was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. Do you maybe have anything you want to share? It's okay if you don't. You could also just talk about what you think of me?
Bruh, she has a crush on him.
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young woman.
Bruh, who are you?
You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Dude.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Hello. We finally found him, but why does he look kind of familiar? He looks like a descendant of the dad's name from the Carrie Bear. He's a Albert something. Alberic? Is that the I don't know. He's part of Kaya's lineage.
Oh, right. This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet.
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me.
Watch it be Carrie Bear.
So, I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa. We'll have to continue this conversation another time.
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll head back to the village then. Talk to you some other time.
Oh, she's so sad. That's so depressing. What up, guy?
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
Yes, it is. You're... Factoring in the memories, the Abyss Order, the Loom of Fate, and everything else I need to think of, the one person that can collect all of this together. Carrie Bear Alberic. That's what I was right. Okay, so I think the dad's name was Clothar. The Visionary. Doesn't look like Dane, except for maybe his eyes.
The founder of the Abyss Order. The man who broke the curse of immortality.
It could be him, and as a younger version. It does look a lot like him. But we never got to see Carrie Bear.
Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate.
I think it's Carrie Bear, the visionary.
Dane's brother, one of the 5 sinners of Conria, the one who stole the power of the abyss.
I think it's Carrie Bear.
You're
I was right.
Carrie Bear Albery.
Let's go. Kaya's granddaddy. I can see it.
Oh. You know me? That's quite the surprise. I don't believe I've met you before. Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. You saw the me from back then.
Does that mean you reversed being a Hilichurl? How did you even?
This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her, but I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find somewhere else to talk.
Seen me from back then. What is this? Someone's gonna have that translated. I know they will. Maybe I can screenshot it. I took a screenshot. Oh, you know what? I forgot that Carrie Bear had that thing wrapped around his arm. Proof of existence. This is... Is this the tree that gets burned? So maybe the tree that gets burned isn't Irminsul. Maybe it's this one. And the memory. Okay. I mean, I don't know what this tree signifies, so it could be horrible. Oh my gosh, I'm walking on water. That's so cool. How far can I go? Out of curiosity, how far can I go? Is this primordial? Is this water like the primordial sea? Are you primordial seawater? It's so peaceful here. So, we saw him turn into a Hilichurl. So how did he un-Hilichurl himself? That's gotta be the tree that is on fire. What is this
I
place?
suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world after all, as you well know.
You look quite exhausted.
It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this, and now the time has finally arrived.
This is a rare opportunity for me as well. I should try to learn as much information from Carrie Bear as I can. What exactly happened to you? What exactly is the loom of fate? What happened to you?
Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. And a degree of abyssal power defies comprehension. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the loom of fate.
Hi, buddy.
But despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the loom of fate. I was merely used as a means for its construction.
That's so sad. He was just used as a tool for other people's plans.
In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion. The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the loom of fate.
Carrie Bear is dead. That's why he no longer exists outside of people's memories.
As for your question, the Loom of Fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines.
Weaving ley lines.
In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But, as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own. Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories. But it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world.
So that was the source of your ability to implant memories?
Yes. I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation. After all, its existence cost me my life.
That's really sad. So the memories that suddenly appeared in Dane's mind were implanted by Carrie Bear through the half-finished Loom of Fate. That makes sense, but I'm still lost as to why he went so far as to introduce himself to all the residents of Vimara Village. But why did you implant memories of yourself into people of Vimara Village?
That. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. Not only for everyone in the village, but for you as well. I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world. As if I had a chance at life.
He's so tragic! Oh no! So that's why I would never have guessed. So, if the Alberic's whole plan was to create the Loom of Fate, I wonder if the reason they implanted Kaya into Mondstadt was because Mondstadt had something that could help finish the Loom of Fate. That is a guess. And also, this tree looks like the one that gets burned by the doctor in the dream that Kale had. Not Irminsul. I think everybody assumed it was Irminsul because it's the only, like, important tree that we know. But I don't know if, like, burning the tree would, like, bring about the Loom of Fate, or if it would completely destroy Conria's hopes of, like, having the Loom of Fate, which could be the purpose, I guess, of the doctor in doing that. I don't know. But is there any kind of meaning to this? Does only existing in people's memory really count as living? I mean, kinda, in some ways.
I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so meaningless?
It's not meaningless.
But I just couldn't accept it. I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me. Chief Amadea, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa.
Oh, that's so cute. He likes her.
What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life in a peaceful village. I was curious, so I selfishly tried to have my own life. Even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been, one memory at a time. I know it sounds stupid.
It's not stupid, it's so sad. I swear if his life force or memory force or whatever is tied to that tree and then the doctor burns the tree, I'm gonna be so sad.
After all, my life ended a long time ago. Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up.
Oh, you look so handsome. In the end, all this stems from the tragedy that occurred in Conria back then. You know, everyone is looking for you.
I know. There's nothing I can do to make them find me.
You can say goodbye.
If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But, well, that's not possible for me.
As I understand it, even though you only appear in their memories, your existence was a great comfort to them. Oh, he's so happy to hear that. They all believed you once lived among them.
I know.
Well, now that I've found you, let's continue this conversation some other time. Dane might still need my help. Oh, I'm just gonna blow him off?
Captain Dainsliff. Twilight Sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end.
Settled?
Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing. The Loom of Fate has already been completed.
Huh? What? Does that mean he got the eye, my brother? Loom of Fate is already complete. That means the eye of the first field tiller must have fallen into the hands of the Abyss. Could something have happened to Dane?
No need to worry about Captain Dainsliff. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning. Captain Dainsliff has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he?
Huh?
His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the prince.
Okay, but how do you take it out of him without killing him?
He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location.
He did tell me to leave. Wait, was me coming here part of the plan? Did I bring it with me?
That way, Captain Dainsliff could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once.
But
Very thorough plan.
Dane never handed me the eye.
That's right. Because in his mind, he had given it to you already.
You made him believe he gave it to me. That's what that weird thing was. Oh my gosh, you're so diabolical. Wait, does that mean he gave Dane a false memory? Dang. You made him think that? When?
Before you two
Oh,
entered
yeah.
that false location.
Yeah, yep, of course.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
I see. So when Dane froze up back then, it was because a false memory was being implanted in his mind. No wonder.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsliff failed to notice anything out of the ordinary and took that memory to be real.
Yeah, but couldn't you have just done the same thing and lured me here like you did and take the eye from me regardless? If you already knew what he was planning.
I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. And to do that, we had to retrieve the eye.
So Dane had the eye this whole time until the Abyss Order took it away. I'm not sure there's anything we could have done. Now that the Loom of Fate is complete, what are you planning to do with it?
I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, but I truly have no idea what the prince is planning.
And you just went along with it?
Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist. In the face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a glimpse of the bigger picture. In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal, at least, has been achieved.
Your goal?
You remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic. I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory. After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form, I suffered from an indescribable level of mental anguish. To comfort me, my father told me a story, that this was a fairy tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster. That story managed to dispel my fears, even if just for a
Hmm.
My goal was simple. To use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed form, when its ability to create memories was at its strongest.
So is this the tree, the Loom of Fate?
To implant a specific memory into the minds of the Hilichurls.
That they're just playing the part of a monster?
In that memory, I would tell them a story. Just like my father did for me. It was a story of fairy tales and love. But more than anything,
Oh, this is so
a
sad.
story of us.
So the thing that caused the Hilichurls to calm down back then was Carrie Bear's story. So that was his goal. That was the one thing he wanted. He had a device as powerful as the Loom of Fate at his disposal, and all he wanted to do with it was to offer the Hilichurls a moment of comfort and peace.
I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. Implanting those memories, that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer.
Perhaps I think it was very meaningful indeed.
All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time.
I think it's kind of weird that by learning about Kaya's family, I feel like I know more about Kaya. Probably not, but it's still a nice thought.
But now, the bedtime story is finished. And it's finally time to rest.
They look like they're from the Eclipse Dynasty. The doctor comes in and just destroys the tree. Goodbye, Carrie Bear. He never got to say goodbye to Atosa.
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time.
Oh no.
Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too.
I'm gonna cry.
Well, how about a conversation?
Yes, please. I want to know so much. Tell me so
Chance to
much.
just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I almost can't believe it's
That
real.
battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years.
What exactly are you planning? What are you going to do with the Loom of Fate?
The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. There's still time.
So I wonder, I mean, going back to the possibility of the doctor burning the tree, this tree, if this tree is even the Loom of Fate, which it might not be, that would kind of sour this tender moment, I suppose.
Before the heavenly principles awaken.
The heavenly principles are still asleep?
Yes. For 500 years now. Ever since the cataclysm in Conria, there's been no sign of activity.
You'd think that one of the thrones of the seven being destroyed would wake them up, right? Because I think Nahida threatened to destroy her Gnosis, and how that would wake them up. But I don't know. Maybe that's different.
Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne. Yes?
Yes. I was just talking
Such
about that.
a flagrant disregard for the rules. And still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the Heavenly Principles situation.
Yeah, like maybe they physically can't, because they could have been wounded and whatnot. I mean, it depends on who the Heavenly Principles is. I think that the Heavenly Principles could be the primordial one, and then the sustainer of Heavenly Principles is the unknown god. But who knows? Nobody. Not me.
However, the Heavenly Principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be, or what might trigger it.
You really hate the Heavenly Principles, don't you?
You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful. Even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit.
I know, he was so
He
cute.
brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist?
I mean, one could argue it was you guys for making him the catalyst of the Loom of Fate in the first place. But I think you're alluding to the war in Conria.
Of course. That's only one example. My feelings about the Heavenly Principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words.
I didn't say anything.
Lumine?
What you thinking, Lumine?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask you. But for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now.
You just want to know how he's doing and if he's eating properly and if he's taking care of himself and when you're going to see him again next? Oh, I bet.
One thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why can't we continue our journey together?
That's so sad. I'm going to cry. Hi, Yusuke. I'm gonna cry, Yusuke.
At the end of my journey, I found a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end.
The Sea of Flowers at the end. You cried too. Listen, it's so emotional, okay? I don't blame you, okay? The Sea of Flowers at the end. Okay.
Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together, you told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom.
Oh, is that like the promotional image where they're in that field of flowers? It's so good. Oh my gosh, I'm so emotional.
A place like that suddenly appear before me. Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
I don't know.
You mean?
I miss you too, Lumine.
It's so weird for me since I use Aether. Well, now you get to see the other side.
But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes, let alone my own sister.
Aether, I swear if you're lying to me, I'm gonna be so upset.
What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our ability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Kari Bear gone,
No!
you won't be able to remember anything that happened here.
No!
Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
No!
You're only telling me this now?
What are you saying? Oh no! This is horrible. No, don't tell me you don't remember. You're just rubbing salt in the wound.
Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. They couldn't wake us up no matter how hard they tried, so they decided to just bring us back here.
Mm.
Oh, and Dane came by just now. It looked like he was injured. He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were all right and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for ya.
He never changes, does he? I'm having trouble thinking straight right now.
Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw that guy you called Kari Bear.
Oh, it's not done just yet. There's a little more salt rubbing. No!
He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember what happened.
Kari Bear and I talked for a while. He told me about the Loom of Fate.
Really? What is more?
I guess our commission is complete then. The missing villager, the person who only existed in people's memory, was Kari Bear all along. But now that he's gone, I'm not sure how to explain things to the villagers.
Well, what happened after that?
I was so surprised about the whole Loom of Fate thing. Were you? I kind of expected it. Well, what happened after that? Well, after that, I can't seem to remember. Maybe I'm just tired. I feel like something else happened, but why can't I remember? I'm not sure why, but it almost feels like I lost something. No.
Ah, there you are. Sleep well?
Hey, Ron, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't feel right to leave all the searching to the adventurers. So there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one guy said it all came back to him. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the village, and he saw our missing villager. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. It looked like quite a happy family, apparently.
What?
And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long.
I'm so confused. So that's how Kari Bear says goodbyes. That was the last memory he gave them?
Oh, and we also remembered his name, Kari Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner.
Yeah. That is a unique name. Make sure you remember it this time.
I hope he's happy wherever he is. And we're all relieved now that we know what happened.
He said it made his parents come pick him up.
Left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation now.
Kari Bear is gone, the Loom of Fate is now complete, and no one else will try to change the villagers' memories. Even Jupiter is sad. Yeah.
We should go check on her. If she hasn't remembered like everyone else, we can tell her what happened.
Jupiter, are you sad? Buddy, are you sad? He's just eating food. He doesn't care.
I didn't see her in the village just now, so she's probably at the tree. Come on, let's go talk to her.
This is so sad. He just wanted to live a normal life. I couldn't even remember my sibling. I couldn't even remember talking to them. Oh, it is still on the tree. Hold on. Oh, it's still in the tree. That's so sad. It's so sad.
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for you. I wanted to thank you. I was part of the search party, so I remember what happened to Kari Bear now. Honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important.
That really making it super sad. It's like they're trying to one-up the sadness every Archon quest. For real, I know. Maybe he wanted you to forget him. I'm sure he wouldn't want you to forget him.
It's funny, but I have this feeling he told me the same thing. I just can't seem to remember when.
Oh, she loved him.
I guess it doesn't really matter anyway. Life is made up of a series of memories. As long as I hold on to our time together, he'll always be a part of me.
He totally did. They loved each other, and now we'll never see each other again.
I'm just happy I got to meet him. So, who cares what happens in the future, right?
You care. Don't lie to yourself. That's so sad.
Okay, I'll admit, I'm just putting on a brave face. I was dumped, wasn't I?
Oh no. She just outwardly says it. She said she was dumped. Listen, you weren't dumped. You weren't dumped. He should have finished his conversation with you. He should have finished the conversation with you. He shouldn't have stopped. Oh no.
Why did he just leave like that without saying goodbye?
I'm sure he had his reasons, like he was never alive. She was dumped, Keiyo. She wasn't.
You need to comfort me. I'll be okay.
She wasn't dumped. He was just never alive. It's so sad.
It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious. And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and...
No, no, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't hold out hope. No, she doesn't know. She doesn't know. She just thinks that she got dumped and he left, but that's not. He wanted to tell her.
Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two. I promised I'd help Granny Jahiet with something, so I should head back. Goodbye.
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to normal.
What about this is normal, Paimon? My life is ruined. Isn't that better than the truth? No! No lie is better than the truth. Why would any lie be better than the truth?
Oh, right. Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after your conversation with Kari Bear?
Some are. I don't think so. Lies are never good. Right. What was it that happened? I can't remember. Like this one? This is not a good lie. Listen. He should have told her the truth. I'm not real, but I wish I could be, because if I were, I would tell you I loved you. That would have made her feel so much better than I'm just dumping you and you'll never see me again.
Pictures? Where'd that come from? Let Paimon see.
What? You must get along with each other, the two of you? What is this? What is this? What? Huh? We were getting along with each other. I mean, this looks like me and Kailo, if I'm being honest. You guys must get along with each other. Complete! Why is it done yet? I don't want it to be done yet. How is it any better? You want to join the Abyss? Listen, he was gonna disappear. The least he could have said was, I'm not actually real. These are fake memories, but I wanted somebody to remember me, and I love you, and I hope that you always remember me. And look, they even have a statue in the tree! Ah, it's so sad. Oh Oh my gosh, it's so precious. I hope they keep this here forever. Oh my gosh. Why is it done? I don't want it to be done yet. There's gotta be more. Can't be done. Why does Dane always just leave? Can't you just stick around for once and explain things? This is horrible. I hated that quest. It was awful. A beautiful lie is better than a painful truth. I disagree. I don't know what it is about guys who they just think that all the time. Like Tartaglia. He's the same type of person where he thinks that lying to his siblings is better than telling them the truth. The thing is, I don't agree with that at all. Like, telling people a lie and then if they ever find out the truth just feels like a betrayal. And betrayal makes you, like, recollect everything. It, like, makes you question your entire life. That's why betrayal is, like, they say that betrayal is, like, the lowest form of hell or something like that. So, it's like, lying to people and then them figuring out you were lying is literally betrayal. I disapprove. It is always guys that I think that, though. I've never in my life thought lying was better. Be a truther. Oh yeah, that's probably why I would get along with Child. I actually dislike him for that reason. But sometimes a little white lies... No, I disagree. White lies are bad. Telling a girl that she looks cool in an outfit when she asks you her opinion and she doesn't actually look cool is actually really bad. Because she would rather you tell her the truth so she can fix it than go around walking around like an idiot. White lies are not good. Don't let anyone convince you that they are. You look KO. I do look KO because I am KO. Thank you for noticing. You look cool, KO. See, if you were being truthful, I would be grateful for that you were, you know, if you were telling the truth, then that's really great, and thank you for the compliment. If you're lying to me, you're a piece of crap. No, I'm kidding, you're not. I appreciate you, Yusuke. But, no, I am serious about that, though. I don't think that white lies are better. I don't think that protecting somebody with a lie protects them at all. And I think that when they find out that you lied to them, which... most of the time they typically do, it ends up feeling like a betrayal, and that's not healthy. But anyway, I'm done preaching from the pulpit. What is this? What are you? What is this? Oh, that's the thing. Okay, never mind. I need to get some more of this. Nah, I get what you mean, but I guess it's just something a guy would do. I do think a lot of guys do it. And I do think that there's an understandable reason why guys do it. Because I think that guys tend to, like, shoulder a lot of excess responsibility. And they have to deal with sensitive people a lot of the time. So, sometimes lying just seems like the better option to spare someone's feelings. But I wholeheartedly disagree with that concept, and I would hope that nobody would protect my feelings and lie to me. I would rather someone be a truther. Because sometimes everyone doesn't want to hear the truth. Guys have to always be put together, so you just lie, starting with yourself. Yeah, like, I see where it comes from, but I don't think it does anybody any good to accept lies in the place of truth. Even guys. I think it doesn't do well for guys either. Let me check out my Arlecchino.
Wait.
Ascend. Ascend. Yeah, I just need more of these. Almost. She's almost there. Dude, she's so cool. I was really shocked to find that most people have Gladiator on her. And not this. She is. Yeah, she's very cool. She's very cool, and that's not a lie, because she is. Or she is actually very hot. She is pretty hot. Flameo Hotman. I mean, literally her pyrovision for real, but. So, you weren't here, I don't think, when I made this discovery, earlier, but I, when they were talking about, what's his name? Vidir Fulnir, I forget what his name, how to pronounce his name. And they're talking about Dane's brother, the sinner. I had watched a video, I watched a lore video where it literally talked about that name. And I looked into it on stream, and it's something about he's like the. Let me look it up, because I think you'd appreciate this because you like lore. I had looked up. Not Sertologi. I looked up what's his name? Vidir Fulnir. In just regular mythology. And it says in North mythology, he's a hawk sitting between the eyes of an unnamed eagle that is perched on top of the world tree. I thought that was very interesting. So I'll send you that, I'll post that video if I can find it, where they mention that name. I literally have this little cue card next to my desk that has all of my theories on it in just like an abridged version of my theories. And I literally wrote Leviathan and Vidir Fulnir, whatever his name is, next to each other. And I don't remember why, but I think it had to do with that video. So I'll see if I can find it. But I think the theory video that it was in was about King Ermin. And these things. Let me see if I can find them. Where can I find it? Nope. Nope. These things. So people think that this is King Ermin. I don't know what. Yeah, because the one eye. So one eye carving that emanates, ominous energy with no indication of what's made of. As you gaze upon this idol, you can almost hear a strange, comforting whisper. See, my child, all that lies under the throne of heaven shall be destroyed by upheaval. The eternal peace of the pitch-dark void shall embrace us all. They think this is Ermin. And also, I think it was a video about King Ermin, Princess Fischl, Osvaldo, and it mentioned Vidir Fulnir or something. Oh, I'm so excited for the lore of Genshin. Oh yeah, they are from Conrad. Yes. Okay. You can feel strange warmth emanating from within as you hold on to it like the shoulder of a dear friend. Perhaps this icon can indeed give people who understand its significance the courage to carry on. Some unknown person, even though its carving has seen many years past, it still has not been damaged in any way. It seems that its previous owner must have cherished it like some holy icon. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So I'll definitely try to find that. Did you wish on any of the banners? Are you getting Clorind? I still haven't finished this quest, by the way. I've been slacking. Oh, did you watch the video from last time, Yusuke? The one that I posted on Twitter last time? I'm still suspicious about the clovers. You already got her? Nice. Congrats. Did you get her weapon too, or are you just getting her? She's so cool. Yeah, I tried playing her in the test run. She seemed pretty fun. I'll probably have to leave this area. Oh my gosh, they updated it to 200 resin. Let's go. Alright. I'll have to move somewhere. Maybe I can find this while I'm waiting. Yeah? What did you think of it? Just her, not her weapon, because Siegeween is next. I'm not really interested in getting Siegeween. I want to wait until, Natlin. And Farina's weapon is there too. Farina's weapon? Oh, okay. Because they're doing Farina. I did really want to get Farina, but I missed out. We'll have to see. I would like to save for Natlin. Alright, I need to find out how to get up. How do I go up? I'll have to watch the reverse cutscene after I'm done stream so I can see technically the canonical version of it where Lumine is our twin. So true. Natlin is just around the corner. I probably need to start completing all the questions. I mean the quests. But what did you think about that lore video I sent you? If you remember it all. If you don't remember, that's perfectly fine. Where is this thing? There's also a quest of Conria. Which quest? Where is this thing? It says it's around here somewhere. I watched it, so I'm interested to see if it's true or not. Yeah, because that would be crazy. It is a little crazy, isn't it? I forget which one I sent you now, but I think all the theories that I listened to are pretty insane. Where is this bloody little thing? Are you up in the tree? Listen, Alhaitham, you can't be making those noises, alright? That's inappropriate. Oh, they are? Not wonder you have so much crackpot theories. Yeah, for real. I am the queen of the crackpot theory. I like solving puzzles. I think that's why. Are you over here? Where is this gosh darn trinket? Hydroculus thing. Where are you? Hey, let him wheeze in peace. He doesn't get out much. Alright, let's hear it. Let's hear it, Alhaitham. Let's hear it. Oh, now you don't want to do it. There you go. Make funny noises. I love Alhaitham. Look at this man, okay? Look at him. He is glorious. Okay. Maybe it's just me, and I have a thing for, like, silver / white-haired characters. Maybe it's just me. I doubt it, but maybe. Not that. Okay. Where is this stupid thing? I can't find it. I swear I'm gonna find it and then I'm gonna, like, kick myself. Because it's probably going to be somewhere super obvious. Now you're just being sussy, Keiyo. It is just you because we all know Risley is the best. Listen, Risley is like mid-tier compared to Alhaitham and Zhongli. Okay? He's like mid-tier. Actually, it's funny. When Risley first came out, there was like this scene with him and Sijuin. And I thought that he was blind because she's like pouring him a cup of tea or something, or she like moves his teacup and he like goes to reach for it like he can't see it. And I was like, oh my gosh, are we gonna get our first blind character? That'd be so cool. And then he ended up not being blind and I was kind of disappointed. It's really my own expectations that ruined it. Where is this stupid thing? It's somewhere super obvious. Hey, I would not have this slander. Oh, okay. So it's okay when you slander, not okay when I slander. Gotcha. No, I do like Risley, for sure. Obviously, anyone with the adult male body is like, sheesh, except for Ayato. I'm not a big fan of Ayato's appearance. I was expecting a very attractive samurai warrior man, and I got a wet noodle. That's what I got. Is it over here? Yes. I also think Nouvellette is really, really attractive. But there's just something about the Sumeru men that hits that spot for me. I don't know what it is. Something about Sumeru men. Let me just tell you. Maybe it's their outfits. I just really like robes that are kind of half falling off men. Don't pay any attention to that. Don't think into it. Oh man, where is it? It's down now. Down? No, that's down. Okay. It's not in the tree. I love how the leaves just disappear. Poor Ayato. Probably because you're in the desert. Because you're thirsty. Listen, no, totally not. I am completely quenched. I am quenched. Parched? Who's parched? Not me. What's down here? What are you? What? I am right. Oh yeah, what was that thing about lying? I'm a little thirsty. Okay, I'm very thirsty. Listen, look at Alhaitham and tell me that you're not thirsty too, okay? Have I been down here? I do not remember ever being... I must have been, because these are activated. I do not remember being in here. Womp womp. Well, it's just about time for me to start wrapping up stream. I'm gonna try and find that video for you, though. Oh geez, that scared me. Hi. But in the meantime, if you liked this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. To help support the channel for free, which is always nice. But if you want to support the channel with monetary funds, we have our donor links in the description. What else? Oh, there's more. Oh, that's a big one. Saturday, Kailo is gonna play more Wuthering Waves, aka the Genshin wannabe, aka the Genshin that treats their players better, aka the place that has more hot men, aka why am I playing this and not Wuthering Waves? Anyway, So Kylo's gonna play that Saturday. And yeah. There's something else I was supposed to mention and I don't remember. Anyway, I can't remember, but if I do, it probably wasn't that important. So, have a good night, and we'll see you next time on Dragon Ball Z. Do not take that out of context. I like my men a little bit rough around the edges. Do not take that out of context. Wait, hold on. Before I leave then. Does that mean that you're a big D-Luke fan? Do you like D-Luke? Or Kaya? Kaya's a little rough around the edges. Every game treats you better than Genshin. Pretty much every game. I do not want to answer both of those questions. You like them. I think you like them. I think you like them. Is there any other rougher? I mean, Zhao is rough around the edges, but he's also a cute short boy, and we love him. Who else is rough around? What other Genshin men are rough around the edges? I mean, Sino's pretty rough around the edges. I mean, he's a little stuffy, but we love him. I think that's it. She's rough around the edges, let me tell you. You're not into Zhao? That's okay. I'm into Zhao enough for the both of us, so don't worry about it. I am clearly into Zhao enough for the both of us. For many people, in fact. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Anyway, I think this is where I should say goodnight. But Sino has the jokes, yes. Alright, good night. Have a good one. I'll try and find that video and I will post it on Twitter. Peace out.